All right, y'all. Let's see what I got for you today. When I assess the businesses, I always, the one of biggest thing for me is this venture I'm taking on going to buy me my dream life? Because if it isn't, that's sort of a problem. Secondarily, it's like, can I walk away? Can I hire employees and not be a slave to this after a period of time after I figure it all out, right? So, sometimes the business isn't going to buy your dream life right away. And sometimes you evolve. So like if you have a job and you're making like 4 or 5 grand, you might be thinking, what if I can make 12 grand? Well, making 12 grand is not really that hard. So that might be your goal. And that's where it all starts. It's like, I got to make 12 grand a month. How am I going to do it? And then once you make 12 grand a month, you'll eventually want to make even more. For me, the reason why typically is because I've made more investments that I'm responsible for. And the investments are usually in their infancy stages. And in order for me to get them through that, it's going to cost more money. So as I'm elevating, my monthly expenses are increasing, not because I went into the dealership and bought another car every year and all this stuff, but because I want to keep growing, keep making investments. And when you do that, it sort of ties your cash up. So then I went from wanting 12 grand a month to wanting 40 grand a month. You know how it is, So, but you have to begin with the end in mind. And the beginning is figuring out how much do you need? Like, how much is it going to take to make you be excited to get up out of bed? And I'll tell you, then you'll start to search for the thing. And the big thing about entrepreneurship that people don't understand is that we rarely do stuff that we love or that, we're naturally skilled to do. It's like if you were a cook and you're thinking, I'm the cook, so I run the whole restaurant, so I'm going to go start my own restaurant. You very, very quickly fail, probably because you're not an entrepreneur. You don't understand advertising and budget and all these other things. You're just a really good cook. So when a mechanic or somebody that's really good at a trade tries to start a business out of it, it can be very difficult. And that's what people would say, follow your passion, do what you love or do what you're really good at. That doesn't oftentimes buy you your dream life anyways. If I wanted to be a mechanic and I was really good at it already, the best thing I could do is hire 3 mechanics underneath me, be the service writer maybe, and then put someone in my service writer job eventually, and I supervise those people. And when they have trouble, I'm skilled enough to help them, but I have to be a business owner now. So if you're a really skilled mechanic, you need to learn how to be a really skilled mechanic manager is going to be the first step. And I think a problem is people will follow their passion or the thing they're good at. For me, I'm looking for the money. So what's going to pay me that amount? When we talk about my wood business, I had calculated it, but I didn't know shit about wood. I didn't know shit about sandblasting. So I had to learn everything about sandblasting and wood and what animals use which wood, and in aquariums and stuff, the wood only goes in fresh water. So I can go on the internet and see are they selling salt water only? Because that's typically like coral and black lights and stuff. So I've had to evolve in all these ways and learn all these things. And I didn't start sandblasting wood thinking I'm hella good at sandblasting or I love wood a lot. It was, I can make 6 figures selling this stuff nationwide and do it in my sleep if I hired people on. So I made a commitment and I did it for the money, not because it was already naturally in my life. It's like entrepreneurs are going to find. So then I started doing other things too, like breeding snakes. I used to breed dogs. I don't love snakes. If it wasn't about the money, I probably wouldn't even have one of them. So it's like, as a kid growing up, my family let us have whatever animal we wanted. Reptiles were in my life. I had snakes throughout my life, but I don't love snakes so much I can't get enough of them. And this is straight up for money. And if the money wasn't there, I wouldn't do it. So if you're going to be an entrepreneur, that's what you're going to have to figure out. Begin with the end in mind. Figure out how much it's going to cost to give you the life you want. Because when you are getting the life you want, you'll want to do the thing more and more. But if you're just getting sucked dry, you don't enjoy it, you basically own a job, not a business, you can't escape, it's not going to be a great time, So beginning with the end in mind is the key to my life. All right, guys, always appreciate you tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you would. And we going to see you on the next one.